Hello children, let's learn multiplication of fractions through activity. Before we start the activity, little basics of fraction. Say you want 2 by 5, it means a thing is divided into 5 equal parts. Out of that, 2 parts are to be taken care. So suppose this is my thing and I have to make 5 equal parts. So I have made 5 equal parts, and out of this 5 equal parts, 2 parts are to be taken care. That is, I will shade that much portion. So this represents 2 by 5, right? Now see the first question given here, 2 by 3 into 1 by 4. Remember that the activity is done for the proper fractions only. That means the numerator should be smaller than the denominator. Now how to perform the activity? Let us see. Check the denominators given, 3 into 4. So here you need to make a rectangle of dimensions 3 into 4. So here I am making the rectangle of 3 by 4. Right? Now first fraction, that is 2 by 3. So here I have to make 3 equal parts. Out of 3 equal parts, I will shade 2 of them. Now in the figure you can see, this way if I make the lines vertical lines, then the thing will be divided into 4 equal parts. Okay, so here if I make like this, that is vertical lines, then it will be 4 equal parts. I have to show 3 equal parts. So I will draw the lines like this. Out of these 3 equal parts, I have to shade 2 of them. So 2 complete horizontal lines, I will shade it. So this shows the first fraction, 2 by 3. Now I have to show 1 by 4, that is a thing is divided into 4 equal parts. Now I will divide this thing into 4 equal parts. First part, second, third and fourth. Out of this 4 equal parts, I have to shade one part of them. So one of them I have shaded it. Now I need to check out of this 12 equal parts, how many squares have both the colors. So here you can see that 2 squares have both the colors, that is 2 out of 12, and still further you can reduce it. 2 ones are 2 and 2 6 are 12. If somebody has made a rectangle like this, say 4 3 by 4 like this they have made, then how they need to shade it? Shading should be done appropriately. Now here this way they can make 3 equal parts, 2 by 3, so 3 equal parts. Out of 3 equal parts, 2 parts are to be shaded. So this is first part and this is second part. So this represents 2 by 3, and then to represent the second fraction, I have to divide the thing into 4 equal parts. So here are the 4 equal parts. Out of 4 equal parts, I have to color one part. So here one part I have colored it. Now you can see that out of this 12, 2 squares have both the colors, that is 2 by 12, that is 1 by 6. Let's see one more question. Here you can see the question is 3 by 8 into 4 by 5. So I have to make a rectangle of dimensions 8 into 5. So here I start 5 and this will be 8. Okay. Now to represent the first fraction, I have to divide this rectangle into 8 equal parts. 8 equal parts, I can make it like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Out of this 8 equal parts, I have to take into consideration 3 parts. So 3 parts I will color it. Is it okay? So this represents 3 by 8. Now I have to show 4 by 5. So I have to divide this thing into 5 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Out of this 5 equal parts, 4 parts I need to shade. Now I have made the lines like this, that is horizontal rows. I have to color 4 among them. So 1, then 2, 3, 4. Now out of this, how many squares have both the colors? Here you can clearly see that this 12 squares have both the colors. 12 out of 40. Now you can reduce 4 3s are 12, 4 10s are 40. One more question, let us try it out so that you are clear. See the question given here: 5 by 6 into 3 by 4. So I have to make a rectangle of dimension 6 into 4. So now this will be 6 by 4. Is it okay? Now to represent the first fraction, I have to divide a thing into 6 equal parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And now out of 6 columns, 5 columns are to be shaded. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now to represent the second fraction, I have to divide a thing into 4 equal parts. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Horizontal rows I have made. Now I will shade 3 among them. So 3 rows I need to shade: 1, 2 and 3. Now you can see that out of this 24 squares, 15 squares have both the colors. So this represents 15 upon 24 and you can reduce it, that is 3 5s are 15 and 3 8s are 24. Remember that you have to color the squares appropriately. Thank you. Now let us see multiplication of decimals experimentally. The question given here is 0.3 into 0.7. As you know, fractions and decimals both go hand in hand. Here 0.3, it means, can you write this decimal in fraction as 3 by 10? Yes. So this is 3 by 10 and the second one 0.7 you can represent as 7 upon 10. So again, as we have done multiplication of fractions, similarly we will proceed here also. Here to represent the first decimal, a thing is divided into 10 equal parts. So here you can see the thing, I will divide it into 10 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So a thing is divided into 10 equal parts. Out of that, 3 parts are to be taken into consideration. So 3 parts I have to shade it. So three parts I have shaded. Okay, now I have to divide, to represent the second decimal. I have to divide the thing into 10 equal parts again. So now, as I have divided initially vertical lines, now I will divide horizontally into 10 equal parts. So first part, second part, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth and 10th. Now I have to shade 7 of them. So 7 I need to shade. 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So how many squares have both the colors? Here you can observe that these squares have both the colors blue and black. The others will have either the black only or the blue only. So here you can see that this 3 and 7 21 squares have both the colors. So this is 21 and the total number of squares are 100. So this represents 21 upon 100.